Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, look what has just arrived. This is an old Marx 595, a stamped sheet metal engine with a plastic front. In really terrible condition. This was extremely bad. Dead as the proverbial hammer when it arrived. I found this on eBay for 10 bucks. So when I find these things, like I said, I buy them for the motors and the parts. Excuse me. But whenever I buy an engine for parts, I always see if I can get it running. So I bypassed the E unit. The socket for the light bulb was just absolutely disintegrated. This thing had been stored terribly somewhere for a very, very long time. And you can see it's covered with dings and dents. It looks like it may have been repainted. It's difficult to say. It was just in terrible, terrible condition. And it has a slightly bent axle. I haven't addressed that yet. I just got this engine running. So anyway, took it apart, lubed it, tuned it, bypassed the E unit, put a light bulb in it, and the engine is up and running. I ran it on the bench, so this is going to be the first trip around the rail. So a Marx 595 pulling 20 Marx cars. This is a big load for this little engine to pull, so I'm not even sure if it's going to be able to pull it. We hit the power here. All right, power is on. All right, first trip around the track. Marx 595, eBay, 10 bucks. Bought it for parts. Wow. That's at 50% power. That little engine is running absolutely perfectly. All right, so definitely worth the 10 bucks. And obviously this is not going to wind up as parts. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this. As I always stress, don't overlook the junk. I bought this just to get the parts out of it. But like I said, whenever I get a new engine, I always see what it would take to actually get it running. And in this case, it took about 20 minutes. And this engine is running really, really well. Still looks pretty bad, but that can be remedied with some Rust-Oleum paint and a few minutes work. So this is a really, really basic engine, all stamped. It has a cast front that's held on. This is a separate unit. No external finials except that one. This will just pop off, take the handrails off, repaint it, stick it back together, and this is going to be a really nice engine. Whether I'm going to address the bent axle, I don't know. It's slightly bent. And I think it was dropped because both of these tab connectors were pushed up, and this motor actually mounts. The rear mount is this plate at the rear of the engine. So the plate had been knocked completely out. So it was either dropped or thrown, hard to say which one. So I've got to retighten these. I'll very likely epoxy that back into position. And other than that, whether I'm going to address the axle, I could pull the wheels and replace it, but at this point I don't think it's necessary. It runs well. Take it around one more time. Oh, we're stalled. There we go. Like I said, this is a lot of weight for this little engine to pull. This is 20 full-size Marx cars. So definitely worth the $10, no doubt about that. This has been here an hour, something like that. So no idea where it's been. It smells like grandma's closet. That's the only way I can explain how it smells. Anyway, it's been stored for a very, very long time, and not very well. And like I said, it's either been dropped or thrown. I'm not sure which one. But the light socket was just absolutely corroded away, just almost in pieces. So just did a bit of judicious tweaking on it. So I got the light bulb in it, got the motor running, bypassed the E-unit, a few drops of oil, cleaned the brushes, and this little engine is up and running. So I just wanted to do a quick video on it. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.